Welcome back, trainers, and in this video we're going to be taking a look at Zweilous in the Halloween Cup. We're going to be pairing it up with Mawile and Wormadam Trash. So we got two steel types going on here, very weak to fire, but we should be able to work around that situation if we encounter it. But you're going to see some pretty fun stuff here when we do switch our Pokemon. We're going to be doing that Wormadam and having a little fun here. Zweilous is amazing. You do have to look out for Exeter, Bug. That is going to be, I'm not going to say everywhere, but it is definitely going to be around, so you have to look out for that. Not only that, but taking Shadow Balls are going to still do a lot of damage. And speaking of this, I mean, this game is so funny, man. I mean, anybody with two brain cells can see what's happening here. So the second I put a Zweilous on, I haven't seen, I probably maybe one in the past couple of days. But when I put my own on the team, then that's when they start all of a sudden popping up. Man, this game is awesome. Okay, so yeah, Dragon Breath is amazing. And Body Slam, you're not getting stabbed, but it is still a good move. Then Dark Pulse, you'll be getting stabbed from that. And you could go with Dragon Pulse is what Zweilous' other move is, but it's really not necessary. I mean, I guess you could run it, but we're not going with that. Anyways, what do we have here? Mawile, like usual, absolutely tearing things up and just taking the win for us at the end. Let's get it. Next battle, what are we going to see here? Leading with Mawile, we will be swapping that out. Galvantula, a good lead here. I mean, it's kind of a double-edged sword in the fact that we're doing a ton with our quick move, and then their discharge is essentially going to pretty much one-shot us like that. So we got a double KO here. So yeah, double-edged sword, very good. All right, what didn't want to see that? I guess Zweilous to some degree because of the lunge. So they're bringing in a Venusaur Shadow, which is going to be weak to confusion, and this is where Wormadam Trash is going to come in clutch for us here. Yes, I am going for Iron Head. Bug Buzz would have probably been more effective, plus we could have potentially dropped their defense for just a little bit more energy. Who gives a damn? Okay. It doesn't matter. All right, we're not going to get KO'd here, so the whole thing was to make sure we came out with energy. Oh, but we have another damn double KO. Are you kidding me? So what we're going to have to do at this point is just double shield it. And since I completely respect Venusaur in every aspect, because, you know, Shadow Venusaur is literally the second mascot of this channel, I would assume here. I did just make a new shirt, by the way. But yeah, taking that win there. So Dragon Breath down is the key. So this is not a good lead. We're going to start seeing the Greninjas come out here, and it really starts to annoy me, but I really can't get too, you know, frustrated with it because it's actually something that people are really using. It's not, look at the algorithm, look at what it's doing to me. Now this is legit. This is a legit Pokemon people are going in here with, all right? It's not like a random spice pick that counters my whole team. Okay, so we resist everything, but check it out. Greninja is Greninja at the end of the day. Guess they didn't go for the Hydro Cannon there, so good call on my end. Hydro Cannon will still do a decent amount of damage. All right, so we did farm them down. We have a lot of energy here. Going straight for the Dark Pulse as they do bring in their Charge-a-Bug. We're going to bring in our Wormadam to just kind of absorb whatever they throw at us. Wormadam Trash is a beast. It's a weird Pokemon. That's for sure, but man, it really puts in the work. And we do have a Nidoqueen in the back here. We're gonna go, should have went for Bug Buzz. I know, could have got the defense drop. I know, tell me all about it down below. Tell me all about it. All right, so we have to call this here. Gonna go ahead and let this Poison Fang go. And yeah, this is getting crazy, right? I know. We're not going to survive another two more quick moves, so we have to get off this Body Slam and we have to hope it KOs. I think it's going to take one more Dragon Breath, one more, and they got one more through, and then we take them out though. Look at that. Zweilous, star of the show, taking the win for us at the end, nice and clutch. Another Greninja. Okay, now again, it is going to be, not kind of, it is aligning with the moves that you do have in your Pokemon, but you know, again, Greninja is something that a lot of people are using, so we can't say, oh. So we'll just have to figure it out. But something funny is if I do put like a Venusaur up front, I will not see no more Greninjas. I will not see them. No more. Absolutely not. I'll probably just see Shadow Mawiles for sure. All right, so bringing in the Zweilous here to, you know, do what we did before. I do believe we're going to be, unfortunately, taking more damage. As you can see, yeah, the Hydro Cannon just does more simply, right? It's stronger. All right, they have a Nidoqueen in the back. Since they've used the shield, we're going to go ahead and go for... Did they use a shield? Yeah, okay. So we go for the Dark Pulse and then we immediately swap, and we do have that Wormadam Trash with Confusion, which is going to be super effective to both of the Pokemon that they do have in the back. And we resist all of the charge moves that they do have on that Swellout as well. Ice Beam as well as Sludge Bomb. I do believe they're going to go for a Sludge Bomb here. I would assume that's, you know, they're getting stabbed, so might as well go for the Hail Mary move right before they go down. Which is still doing about as much as an Ice Beam, and then they back out, and we take that win. All right, this team did pretty good for me. And then it did bad, okay? I'm not going to lie. I'm going to tell you it did go 0-5 at the end. My win percent was high. I was like in around mid-60s. I bring up my win percent pretty good. And as you can see, I'm rising up in score too because I'm picking a consistent team. So, I mean, if you're a longtime watcher and supporter of the channel, or maybe you just, I mean, you don't support the channel, but you're a longtime watcher, I guess that's still supporting. Nonetheless, if you've been here for a while, you know that I can do what I need to do if I needed to get to Legend. It's a lot of testing Pokemon and having fun. At this point, reaching Legend to me is not important. A Legend video would equate to maybe 25,000 views, which is, I'd rather go a bunch of spice and a unique Pokemon than a consistent team that you're going to see constantly, right? So what I'm trying to say is, if I start being consistent, we will start rising up, just like everybody else who's got a little bit of talent in this, okay? Or there's a little bit of information on how Go Battle League works, okay? Let's not get too crazy about it, but you know how it goes. No matter what you do, if you have people that dislike you, they'll always dig for that. So Wormadam, we're going for the Iron Head. Again, probably should have went for the Bug Buzz to get the defense drop, but we did get the shield and we were able to preserve some of our energy. So that works out. So we are going to shield this up. I know, it's crazy. That's just Greninja for you, man. I mean, some people hate it. I personally think that, yeah, you know, that's just the way it should be. Greninja's very squishy and it needs to hit hard. We've been waiting for it. It's relevant. It actually is what it should be. And almost in comparison to the main series games to some degree, minus the speed, but hey, it's fantastic. Nice weak connection there as we do take out that Nidoqueen, and we've got a Toxicroak in the back. I'm surprised they didn't back out here. Maybe they thought it would work, but just for a little bit of a flex, I just let that go. We do have a double KO, but we have the Zweilous in the back, so we're taking that win. And I do leave that ending where it says, you win if I have a double KO, and I still have a Pokemon in the back, because believe it or not, look, this is just the unfortunate world that I have to live in with the reality of people that are, not all of them, of course, but just a few. Like, well, you lost that battle. It's like, what? Did you not see the last Pokemon? So I have to include you win at the end because that's how slow some of these people are. Or actually, you know what I think it is? They're not even that slow. They just are looking for anything. Look, I've got my back against the wall here. That's why I'm talking about it. Body slam, spam up against that Nidoqueen. Well, at least just getting off one, swapping into the Mawile here. And unfortunately, I don't know. Ooh, yeah, everybody's going straight Earth Power nowadays. So we have been put in a horrible position here because now what they're probably going to do is go for the Poison Fang, which is going to lower my defense and just make us that much easier to take out. So we're going to shield this up. Another one of these situations here. Farm them down. Oh my goodness, folks. Can we pull this off? Oh, hell yeah, we are. Easy money. Going to be able to get to the Dark Pulse and the start of the show yet again, pulling off the win for us up against that Jellicent at the end. Next battle, what are we going to see here? Clefable. Oh, we got the Wormadam in the back. Okay, so I put Mawile. Do you see why we pull the Fairy? Because we got the Steel in the back. Exactly. The Iron Head aligned with the Moonblast. They're like, oh, we're going to make it so they're not aligned. It's just the way it works. So they swap into the Obstagoon, and we're going to be able to put in the work here with the Mawile. No shields necessary until now. I was contemplating if I wanted to win this matchup, and that is key a lot of times, even if you're down a shield. So we're going to go ahead and take that win, seeing that we had a pretty good matchup here. They're bringing in Jellicent, which is going to get a decent amount of farm. Actually, no, that was only like 2 quick moves, so no problem. Now check it out. Oh, never mind. They're not going to throw. So they immediately bring in their Clefable. So here's the game plan. We're going to let this first one go. And then we're going to, I mean, it's obvious what we're going to do. Keep going Iron Head. Try to bring them low enough to the point where we can Dragon Breath them down with this Zweilous. Since they do have Fairy Wind, we're not going to be taking much damage with that quick move. So we'll see what we can pull off here. I'm pretty sure they're going to switch as soon as they can back into their Jellicent and hit those Shadow Balls. as quickly as I can to do as much damage as possible so the Fairy Wind could potentially farm us down, but that ain't gonna happen. We're immediately going for the Body Slam. Don't think this is enough. Yeah, they survive barely and then swap into their Jellicent. Now, we can let a charge move go. We're golden, but remember, they did have energy, I do believe, a little bit before they retreated. Throw in a Shadow Ball, another one will pretty much KO, but we're getting to the Dark Pulse, which is going to take them out here. And you already know the drill. Dragon Breath down the Clefable, just like we planned, and we take that win, and we're looking good here. This is a very fun Pokemon to use. All right, we got another Zweilous again. Okay, this is not horrible. Dark Pulse will go through us. Dragon Breath is adding up. Bug Buzz is super effective, which I do believe I get the defense drop on this one as well. And at this point, we're almost enraged to be Dragon Breath down, plus a little Body Slam, so no big deal whatsoever for them. Actually, they're just Dragon Breathing me down, so now we're not looking good. Now, we do have Mawile, which we're obviously going to bring in, and they immediately, look at that. We melt Scizor away, Shadow with 1, 2, 3 Fire Fangs? Was that 3 or 4? Insane. So we're loaded up on energy. Now we'll go for the Power Up Punch here. Everything that they have is going to be resisted, but the Dark Pulse still does a decent amount. Body Slam, they're going for that. We're going to swap as they did use up that energy. And we have 2 shields left here. We're going to let this go, calling a Body Slam for whatever reason, thinking that Mawile and Zweilous need those 2 shields at the end. And we have a Toxapex. So, folks, I love my Meta Wrecker. Yeah, that's all we needed. We needed that shield there. Unfortunately, we did go for a Dark Pulse, so it is what it is. We're going to go ahead and go for a Body Slam, and they're letting it go. Oh, well, they have no more shields. Of course they're freaking letting it go. So this is what we're going to do here. Mawile is... Man, I love this thing. So since we have 2 shields, it's a wrap. We get to the Iron Head. Yes, they probably had another Brine, but they knew it was pointless to throw it because it's just a waste of time. They needed to get to 2. Getting to the Iron Head and taking that win up against that Toxapex. Let's go. Folks, if you haven't hit the like button, make sure you do so, please. Met with a Greninja. All right. So again, we really can't say, you know, it is what it is. You know, Greninja is a lead for this cup. So Hydro Cannon right out the gate, not good. Probably a Dark Pulse now. Oh, now the Hydro Cannon. We just screwed up, didn't we? They swap and they bring in a Beedrill. We immediately swap into the Mawile here. And we do have to look out for that Community Day drill run on Beedrill. And that's exactly what they go for. Now we're down a shield, but we do have a decent amount of energy. And we're at an Iron Head, which can put in a lot of work. So let's see what we're going to see. Going straight for the Power Punch. I do believe they bring back that Zweilous. Oh, no, I mean Greninja. All right, so we're going to have to let this go. Unfortunately, I just cannot use my last shield here. Come on, tell me I can Dragon Breath down. There's no way. Yes, we do. Let's get it. What you got in the back? What you got in the back? A Golbat? Okay, so they can go for Shadow Ball, but it is going to be a Shadow, so the Poison Fang is going to do a decent amount, while the Wing Attack is going to start to add up as well, as they do lower my defense here. We did get 1 shield. At this point, it's just going to be a straight Dragon Breath down. We're not going to do any of that. We're going to let this first one go, and then farm them down and take the win. How do you like them apples? Let's get it. All right, so we're going to go ahead and switch the order here. And I want you to see exactly, you know, what I'm talking about when we do these kind of things here. There's no coincidences in Go Battle League. And we're met with a Jogalgi with the Confusion user in the back. This is exactly what we wanted to see here. This is beautiful. Massive resistance to the dragon. While the Aqua Tail will be going through us and doing a decent amount of damage, it will take about 3 of those to take us out. 2+ Dragon Tails. If we let the next one go, it could be pretty close for them to farm me down if they wanted, but we'll let it go as they've let ours go as well, so we'll be able to Fire Fang them down. Not very effective, taking them out. Bringing in a Golbat. Check this out. This is the most satisfying thing. Getting a shield from a massively resisted Pokemon to fighting, and a Power Punch at that. You know, it's not like, oh, look at them, they shielded up a Power Punch. It could have been an Iron Head, okay? This is the game we're playing. Rock, paper, scissors, crap. Not everybody counts, okay? Not everybody can sit at home with their parents in their parents' basements and learn all the counts, right? Some of us have rent to pay and children to attend to, or just life in general, all right? We don't all just, yeah, I was going to start getting real nasty. We'll just leave it at that. How about that? I'm sure you all appreciate me just stopping right there. Okay. Poke, you got a chip on your shoulder, huh? Nope. I got the freaking truth on my shoulder. That's what I got. The truth. Thank you for watching. I'll catch you all next time. Take care.
Master! Hey! So you're finally here! Fantastic!
You will see.